Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. So Aries, it seems this week is very creative, uh, oriented to projects, creativity, or something you're trying to bring to fruition, and it may begin to show its fruits, show its abundance, show its flavors in your life. And it seems that it's a week really focused on taking your creative projects, your creative endeavors to the next step. And creative can be represented in almost all things. There's not a specific thing when we talk about creativity. That's what's amazing about creativity is that it can imply to a relationship, to a job, to a hobby, to a child, to a daily normal task. It's whatever you're trying to do this week. It's really focused on your communication and creative skills, and that's really promising. Also, because you have three major arcanas for the whole week, which implies that there's a lot of positive energy surrounding you and wanting to manifest great things in your life in this week, which is really beautiful. So the main opportunity is the magician. The main opportunity this week is to make magic happen, to manifest your dreams, your goals, your wishes, whatever you've been thinking about. You may start you may start to acknowledge the infinite power of your mind and the communication skills you have right now at your disposal. So as above, so below. And this week, the main opportunity can really be aligned with that feeling that what you think you attract into your life. So it's a time to be really mindful and watchful of what you think and how you think it, and if those thoughts are in tune with what you wish to bring into your life. Because if they're not, it's time to reboot the mind and start thinking from channels of much more in tune with what we want and with what we wish to bring into your life. It's like bringing this channel of the unconscious self, unconscious voice to consciousness, and you just realize and have this breakthrough of inspiration where you just realize exactly that you have all the tools at your disposal to make magic happen in your life just by just by creating this new language with the universe and the universe with yourself, which is completely great. Also, it's a great time to any kind of creative project that involves communication, media, uh, communication skills, commercial, commercial type of activities, anything that really demands your skills. It can be really fruitful this week to use your talents and to use your unique abilities, because it can attract a lot of good things into your life this week. The main challenge is the star. So the main challenge is for you to accept the stars and the alignments and the thing just wanting this renewed sense of faith wanting to come into your life. Challenge is to also see things in a completely new way, new perspective, have the sudden realization and awakening of ideas, beliefs, and feelings that up until this moment you may have not realized how they were influencing your life. And this week you may have this sudden realization that you have many old beliefs that don't allow this manifestation process and channel of energy of magic to happen. And the challenge is to become aware of it and implement the changes on that limiting, maybe you still hold on to limiting core beliefs, and having this renewed sense of faith, of connecting with the faith, with the universe, again, with the universe language, to bring you the stars, to bring you the dreams, to bring you the visions that you're trying to manifest and you're trying to accomplish um, this week or during this time period, because also these energies can go much more than a week. Um, Also, it's about you, again, creating the channel between the unconscious mind and the conscious. Maybe you are just, you're still too focused on trying to understand and deal with your abilities and your creative endeavors in a too rational, objective, left brain kind of way, and it's being asked to you to uh, go to a higher step and go beyond the mind, connect with your faith, connect with other sources of inspiration, other sources of manifestation. It's the law of attraction wanting to come into your life, but you need to also be proactive, have a proactive role on it. It's about you just, for me, it's about you connecting more than with the mind, connecting with the faith, connecting with that sense of the universe, bringing together everything you need to have this magic happen, to have this new skills, abilities, projects, communications happening in a very successful and beneficial way to your own desire to begin something. The advice is the Empress. So the advice is to be receptive. This is ruled by Venus. The advice is to allow the stars to come, to allow the blisses to come, to allow things to flourish, nourish, and fulfill you in this really beautiful way. You have beautiful cards that promise a lot of abundance and growth. And it's also about creativity. So the advice is to follow your creative forces, follow your inspirations, follow your love, follow the things that bring you joy and satisfaction and pleasure. And while you're doing it, while you're having the sense of being so abundant and so happy with what you have, it's the Empress is the birth. It could be the literal birth of a child. It could be the birth of a project, a birth of something new just coming to fruition, like I've told you in the beginning. So it's just about you letting it happen. It's just about you having the faith that this project, this thing that you're trying to manifest will grow. And it's almost in the point of birth. It's in the time of fruition. It's time of the birth of the new life, the new project, the new love, whatever it is, to come into your life in this beautiful, magical way. The Zen message is mind. So get out of your mind is the message. I can just be as cut and dry as this, because also the Magician is a very mental, communicative card that uses the mind. But again, it's about you using the mind with the no mind to create this channel of flow where you get the source of inspiration, of intuition, of unconscious language to the conscious self. And you don't become only this objective, analytical computer mind, but you have a broader senses of the energy surrounding you and the things working at the star, working in the backstage to your benefit, not to the detriment, as you may perceive. So Aries, yeah, the message is to get out of the mind, get out of the blockages that the mind is creating, the confusion, the many things happening and not knowing exactly which direction to take. The real direction to take this week is creativity, is bringing forward your dreams, bringing forward the magic that's inside of you and to express it, because the more you express it, the more abundance you will bring, and the more the abundance in all senses, material, emotional, physical. The Empress is the divine feminine in the body, in the flesh. So if you just have the faith, have the connection this week, you'll have a great week and you'll feel really, really great. And just this renewed sense of even self esteem and self worth, which is amazing. So, Aries, I hope you have a great week. Thank you for listening, liking, subscribing. It really means a lot to me. And we'll see each other in the next week.